Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our AngelBobsOmni playthrough. So in our last episode, we were working on getting plastic going, which is a bit of a chore in Angels, specifically, is what's slowing that down. Plus, rather than just having oil or natural gas mined from the ground, we had to make Omniston to actually get the natural gas. So this whole section was just Omni. If we were just playing normal AngelBobs, I think you can get natural gas from the ground. Or maybe it's oil and you crack that down into natural gas. Either way, we would have started with this step. And now I need a bunch of advanced gas refineries, which I don't know if I have. Oh my gosh. Was I supposed to build... Hold on. Did I build the wrong thing again? Can I not even make advanced gas refineries yet? Oh my gosh. That's too good. That is too good. Advanced gas. Wait a second. Hold on. No, that's not right. I just have the wrong building selected in Hellmod is what that is. So we need this to be regular gas refinery. There we go. Oh, and those work faster. Okay, that's good. So that means I need less of them than I originally thought I did. So that's nice. A little bonus. Okay, so I need 15 gas refineries. Taking raw gas and turning that into natural gas liquids plus acid gas. Okay. So I think I will do the same type of thing. Let's see, I'll leave space for beacons. I'll have room for beacons there. So then we'll put these. We'll need 2 spaces. Okay. So I need 15, which is... That's 6, 7, I need 8. So something like this. And then, excuse me, it's a sneezy kind of day. So then we need our outputs connected up, which I'm already almost out of these, which is crazy. Because I grabbed so many of them. But we'll do that. And then we need to connect up this side of things. And then we want this, but going straight ahead. And then we'll copy that. And then we can run around and paste it. Okay. So then we need to go grab some more pipes, but that should handle the cracking. And then acid gas, we will have come back up here. And that is something that we will want to layer stack as well. You know what? I think I like these being lined up vertically rather than horizontally. I feel like we're wasting a lot of space doing that. Because this way I can move this all the way over here. And then the clarifier I could just put on that side of things. And then flare stacks we can just put here. And then reconnect up the Omnite. And then it is right here that I would like connection to acid gas. just a few tiles short, so we'll use an extender right here. And it's hard to see behind these buildings. This needs to be another pipe plus straight ahead one. And then I'll just copy that. That way I won't have the directions messed up when I come back. So let me go grab some more pipes, and then we will keep going. I need a lot of pipes, though, to finish this out. It's crazy how many different things you have to deal with to get plastic. And like I said, it gets a lot more efficient later, but it is pretty crazy. Let me just grab some more pipe segments, and then I can make some more 1 to 2s myself. Oh, I'm out of swivel joints. Did I not put those in a chest anywhere? Looks like I did not. Unless I'm missing it. No, I don't see anything. Okay, 1 to 2s. There we go. Seems I've run out of the segments. Take as many as I can. Alright, I guess that's good enough for now. Need the connectors. Okay. Back to it. So I need a bunch more gas refineries, though, don't I? Gas refinery. I need 12. Oh, and I have 15. Okay, so I have plenty. Steam crackers, I need 14. And I have 10. So that should do it. And then liquefier, I need to have 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have the assembling machines. So that should do it. So unless I run out of pipes, we should be able to finish this up. Which, I mean, there's a decent chance I run out of pipes, let's be honest. So let me run through and get these all constructed. And then... trying to think... first I want to make sure these don't connect to anything over here. And then the acid gas, I want to connect up the corners here. There we go, so that now the 2 rows are connected. And then this connects all of that acid gas up north to that gas tank. Because we will use acid gas, we need it for puffers and to start up some various processes. So we'll definitely use that at some point. Alright, now these have... Okay, so the raw gas now needs to be connected to this guy, which will have... I apologize if it's hard for you guys to see that. It's in this little picture over here in the entity window that I can see the direction they're pointing, which may be kind of hard for you guys to see. And then we need, actually, 1 more pipe here, and then a 2-directional one. There we go. And now we're working. So we are refining raw gas, officially. And another thing I should probably do is put pumps up here. Is that worth it? Maybe not. We'll just leave it. Okay, so we got that going. I'm definitely glad I made this a double block because we still have quite a bit left to go, and then I'll still want room for other petrochem gas stuff in this same block. I may even end up extending some of what I'm doing down into this block below, if I so choose. I need 12 of these, and they have 3 outputs, so I guess I'll copy this build, because more or less it's the exact same thing, but with gas refineries. And that will leave room for... what are they called? beacons. So I'll just put the gas refineries in here instead. And then this one will change around just so that it's consistent, but I should do it. Now wait a second, did I connect up the two ends of things for this? I didn't. Unless I connected them on the right side. Yeah, that's a mistake. Okay, so this needs to connect down, so this should actually be a 1 to 3. Going that way. And then this one needs to connect down. And then the gas condensates need to hook up. So let's see, and the sulfuric waste as well. I don't know how I like completely spaced all of that. So then this one should be a T up here. And then we'll go down. Shoot. I don't actually know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep that in L for now. Let's see. Changing my mind. Oh, unfortunately... Shoot, so I almost need... I need to make this that way and then copy it over. Okay, let's hook them up on the end here. I think that'll be a little easier. So, we'll have an underground going down, connected there, that then connects up here. Okay, so we got the gas condensates hooked up, and then the sulfuric. This will turn a corner, and then we'll have a corner underground. Perfect. Right here. Okay. That's better. So now we should be handling all of the byproducts. What are gas condensates even good for? That is a good question. Gas condensates. Ingredient in... Oh yeah, I feel like I looked at this already. Heavy gas fractioning. Condensates, advanced cracking. That's actually pretty strong. It's just the thermal water is something we don't have yet until Blue Science. Because we actually get oil products from that and Coke. Alright, so then these need to all be hooked up similarly. Okay, we've got this. Let me copy it again. Because we need 12. Check that off the list. And I'm not quite out of pipes, but I'm close. Okay, that... I just want that to be this for now. The same with this one. Okay. So that's all hooked up. This should be good to be attached to natural gas liquids. So many steps. Okay, we need light. Let us get some light. Much better. It's not letting me walk through. That's weird. Squeak through was not being very squeaky. Okay. So we've got these. We need to attach the top and bottom pieces of all of our different things. Methane, ethane, and butane. So I don't know how I'm ever going to remember those three. Just knowing that methane has fewer of those. I don't know, are those hydrogen atoms, I assume, in the little chemical picture. Ethane's in the middle, and butane has the most, which is reverse alphabetical order. I don't know if that's a good way to remember it, but it might work. Anyway, so we want probably just some L's is the easiest way to do this. So we'll have an L for butane, which has the most little pictures, just like that. And then we'll have an L for ethane, butane. So ethane is this one, like so, attached to there, and then methane attached like this. That's a much cleaner way to connect them, I think. All right. And gosh, the total number of pipes we're using for this setup compared to what it would normally be is so much smaller. We are saving a lot of UPS in the long run by doing it this way. I'm quite certain of that. So I need 10 steam crackers doing this business. Can I fit another chunk here? I think I can. Because I only need 10, so those right two are not going to be there. So we'll fit a couple more. This is a long process for sure. Alright, steam cracker. Okay, so I'll start here. I'll go down one more. I'll have to make a new kind of blueprint for these guys. So this is a little tricky. And it's not going to work. So sometimes I'll offset them like this. So then, you know, these can connect. It's a little weird that way. Trying to think of how I might do this. I could just have the connection like that. And then the undergrounds can connect on the side. Definitely a little weird, but it should work, actually. So we'll have our two-way underground there and there. So, I mean, I guess that works. And then we need... Copy that. We have 10. So we need to remove 1. So I'll move that one. Okay. So I think that'll do it. And then we need to connect up the inputs, which are going to require a lot more, 1 to 2 pipes. Yet again. Copy, oops, copy that. Copy that up here. I'm also going to need to make quite a bit of steam, 250. That's like 4 point something boilers worth. So we'll have to do that up here too. I'm already making a lot of steam for that, so I'll just have to make more. Okay, let me go get some more pipes, hopefully for the last time. We're getting there. There's only a few more buildings left after this, so I think we've got it. And I'll need 2 more of these guys with the flare stack output. And how do I... What was the... It was the plus and minus? Yeah, we'll make these 90% overflow valves. No reason to overflow at 80%. Nice. So that'll get us even a little bit more stored up over time. Alright, so that'll be for... What is it? The 2 we're not using. Oh, and we need one for synthesis... Or what's it called? Residual gas as well. So I actually have to put that off to the side here. So that one will be for residual gas. Okay. So we'll bring those 3 gases up. And that should be the rest of the byproducts. So it'll be for butane, ethane, residual gas, everything else gets used to make plastic. Alright, oh yeah, more pipes. More pipes, more pipes, more pipes. This build might be overdoing it, but who knows? Sometimes it's fun to overdo it. I'm on the wrong side of things here. Also, it's slightly strange to me. I guess everything is just finally backed up. Is that right? Is my science all backed up? It is. Okay, so nothing's running because I'm not spending anything. So let's do, well, first of all, we can get some more military researches going. Definitely want to do all the green science ones. I should probably do the lab research speed, though. I can do 2 of those. That'll speed things up a little bit. And then lead casting, cobalt, manganese, cars. We'll just research it all. And take all of those things. Swivel joints, some more couplers. Okay, hopefully that's enough. I think I'm good on everything else. All right. So we need, okay, we hooked up the outputs. We need to hook up the input. So natural gas liquids comes down and needs to be received here. And this pipe will do that. And there we go. So those are all running. And we got methane, ethane, butane. And we will bring those both up with the underground eye extensions. So that's methane, ethane, butane. Okay, so butane is this one. Is that not lining up? Oh, that needs to be a T. I get it. Okay. So these 3 need to be T's. Placed like so. That one actually can stay. It'll be an L on the, or a T on the bottom part where I connect it, because that one's not a byproduct. Alright, so then this goes up here, connects, and so it connects to here. One down. That actually needs to be an L. I'll change that in a second. And then this one comes down. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, that connects, so I need to go a couple over. Hook that back up. And then this goes down and becomes hooked up to ethane. So we want to move ethane over to here. Ethane over, there we go. And then this is the one that I need to be a T for methane. Okay. That should do it. Then we switch these to L's. And then we have the pipes connected over. I guess I can move those up one. Uh-oh. Why do they both have ethane? This is the one. There we go. All right, so butane and ethane are being dealt with. Got it. All right, so then these bad boys. Residual gas needs to be hooked up all the way up there. So residual gas, extension, to down here. Okay. So then I only need 4 of these bad boys. So I think I'll just put them in line. 2, 3, 4. And then from there we've got 3. Leave some space. 4 liquefiers and only 3 assemblers. And there's plastic. Okay. So you just get the residual gas hooked up. We need an L right here for residual gas. Hopefully that's right. This is the methanol, which needs to hook up to this set of inputs. We also need steam to be connected. I will just make these as a single on the ends. I guess steam. Yeah, that's fine. That one I'll have the L for methanol. And then that gets connected to here. And I'll just connect that up with a pipe. Residual gas is hooked up. Steam, we just need to attach from here. This is a steam pipe. Bam. Okay. And then steam. Oh, the input. Yep, we gotta attach with some L's to. Okay, so steam needs to be hooked up along with whatever that stuff is. I can't remember. Butane? No, methane. And then steam will be attached here. And methane itself needs to actually be attached. So we'll have this one be a 2. This one be a T. And then we'll have an L up here. There we go. We'll make this a T. And that's what the steam will come from. Definitely have run out and am now handcrafting all of the pipe segments. Okay. Do an extension, and then 250. How much does each one make? 40? So I basically need that many again. 4, 5, 6. I think the other ones have enough of a surplus that they can make up for the 10 that these would need, because 250, you know, 6 of these is only going to make 240, but I think that's okay. Okay, we'll attach these here. Find that water. Get another power pole. I realize I'm wasting a few pipe segments here, but overall it's not a lot. And then we need one more L. And connect that up. So that should make all the steam we need. Get these powered up. Some lights going. Connect, and voila, there we go, methanol. And we use methanol for some other stuff too, so we'll have to pipe that around later, but thank goodness advanced underground pipes will make it easy to honestly pipe these over even really long distances. So that's good. Especially once I get tier 3 of the pipes, those go even further. So, all right, there we go. We've got propane now, and this residual gas needs to actually hook up to the other. So, let's see. Actually, I want this one to be a 2 hookup connected that way, and then we'll make that a T. I've almost run out of iron, I think it is. That one will go up. And then that, copy. Face down, face down. So why does he not have methanol? What am I not doing right? Oh. Definitely have done something wrong. Oh gosh. What is that pipe doing? That's not good. Is that happening with other pipes? Because didn't I copy that? Is that happening here? No? I don't know what that was. Oh, it's because I copied the design twice. Yeah, right here, we've got the same problem. And that one needs to be perpendicular pipe, and this one. Okay. I see what the issue was now. Hopefully that gets all of... no, these still aren't hooked up right. The butane is not attached here. Gosh, that... Because I copied a pack of 6 that had the single directions on the left, and then it kept the single directions. So that was not good. Okay, but that seems to be fixed. And then these... We do seem to have a connection issue on this methanol. No, never mind. We're good now. Okay. Alright. And then this one has a connection issue on this residual gas. So we will do that. But then we actually have an issue. What did I do to myself here? I guess I can just place that one. And then this can just move forward a square. Okay. Alright, so then everything should be hooked up. Methanol is all good to go. And now we just hook up propene to make liquid plastic, which I still haven't researched. Silly me. Yeah, the next research lets us make from naphtha and polyethylene. That's right. Ah, gotta drink some coffee. Alright, plastic. Let's go. Bam. So then... Oh yeah, I didn't hook up... Did I hook up residual gas? No. That's what this was for. There we go. So residual gas is now hooked up. This one... Ooh, that's perfect. I will make that an L. Add an L. Facing to the right and down, and that's left and down. Then I'll have 2 perpendiculars, and then a single directional. Copy that here. Okay. And these make plastic. Woo! Dang. That was some amount of effort. And these will all just be perpendiculars. Gosh, I still can't get over how great advanced fluid handling is. It saves me so many pipes. It's like ridiculous. And that should do it for 4 plastic a second. So then I need a loading station. I should probably put that up here in the corner. Let's see. Loading station. that's the wrong one. Corner station. Get that lined up correctly. There we go. We need a craft, logistic train stop, combinator. I also still haven't figured out how to do liquids in my trains yet. I don't have any liquid cargo trains, so I'll need to do that. But I don't know. I mean, oftentimes it's easy enough with Angels just to transport the stuff that you need to make the liquids. So I may not end up actually transporting any liquids. We'll just have to see. And then I need loading station magic. Hooked up right here. And I need that constant combinator. And 2 arithmetic combinators. And then I need a red and a green wire. Attached from there and there. And by golly, I hope I didn't forget something, because I feel like I always do. But I think, yeah, these are the 4 things that sometimes I forget to build, and they're all physically here. So, alright, and now we need to just belt the plastic over, which I don't have enough belts for. 100, is that enough? It'll be close. I don't like belting this over. This is actually where I want to use logistic spots. You know, because the belt just takes up so much space. I'll replace it later, but it's just going to get in the way of building all kinds of stuff later. Let's not waste our time. Oh, I hit X. That's the problem. Change my quick bars. And there we go. That up. Say plastic. Plastic. It's less than 10. Yeah, 10,000. Sweet. All right, there we go. Plastic from Omnite is accomplished. 4 per second is what we should see. It does take a lot of power, but we've got plenty. So I'm kind of happy I did 100 megawatts. And the overall intake is 20.26 Omnite. Maybe a little bit more because of the extra steam that we need. And the only question is, do I have enough water? Because I don't actually remember how much water per second this water build puts out. So far it looks like it's enough. Yeah, and it looks like things are stalling out, which is good. So I think I have enough water for all that steam. But yeah, now most of these should be running, so something's not hooked up here. Yeah, these are not hooked up properly. The NGLs, natural gas liquids, are not connected. So I can fix that with 2 L's right here and here, and change that to a T, which it looks like I have one, so that's nice. Okay, so now all of those are running. Looks like all of these are running. These are not all running. Because those are not all running. Because these are not hooked up properly. Or something. What? Oh, I didn't face that down. There we go. There we go. Okay. So that should do it, I think. So now those should be using up, yep, all the propane that's being made. Those are all running. These guys are all running. These guys are not all running, but that's because they're out of the raw gas, which I didn't hook up properly either. Gosh, I really screwed that up. Because this needs to be an L here, connecting those two. There we go. That should do it. That looks better. Okay. Perfect. All right. and room in between everything for beacons, so I can make this really productive. Let's check our production. Sorry, plastic took me 2 whole episodes, man. I didn't expect it to take that long. It looks like we are officially at 4 per second. 240 per minute would be 4 per second, so we are slightly overachieving. I assume that'll stop once something that's stored up a little bit runs out, because there are some exact numbers here, right? This is exactly 12, and I built exactly 12. So eventually it will slow down to 4 per second, because we can't handle more than that. In fact, this is all exact, you know, 15, 12, 10, 4. So really, we're very limited by these, so it'll slow down to 4 per second as soon as these two catch up on the propene. I would imagine is what we'll see. Though it hasn't happened yet. Do I still have a lot of propene? No, we've used it all up. These shouldn't be able to make propene fast enough to do more than 4 per second, because that's exactly enough for 4. Am I just... Maybe it's just the production and the way it measures or something. But I would expect to see that being exactly 240. Because 4 per second is 4 times 60, which is, yeah, 240. So that's slightly higher than expected, and I don't understand why, given that these 4 steam crackers running at exactly full speed should supply exactly 160, which supplies exactly 40 liquid plastic, which makes exactly 4 plastic bars. We have no productivity anywhere. And yet production is still higher than it should be. Not by a lot, you know, only by like 10%, but still, what is going on? How is that possible? I mean, 160 propane gas should not be making more than, you know, less than 45 liquid plastic. Maybe it's finally getting there. I don't know. I have no idea how this is possible. Either the production monitor is wrong, I'm missing something. I have no idea. But it's perfectly consistent right now. How is this possible? There's no stored up plastic. There's no stored up propene. And these 4 are running full time, as they should be. How are we getting more than 4 per second? Darn if I know. Well, okay, there we go. Gosh, I don't know why that took so long. It looked like it had already figured itself out, but now we're gonna... Okay. So we must have had something stored up, and it just took a little while to work itself out of the system. Anyway, sorry for that little deviation there. But, all that being said, we now have plastic, which is a big ingredient in our red circuits. And so, this is what we'll be working towards in the next episode, is red circuits. This feels like a fairly large build. I may make it a little bit smaller. Also, these electronics assembly machines, 25 of them. Jeez. Maybe 5 is too many. So for the science that I want, I need 3. No, I do want 5, because I want 1 per second for my own self, and then I want 1 per second extra, at least 1 per second extra of the transistors and components, because if you look at robots, you have to make these like construction robot brains, logistic robot brains, and those use all the exact same ingredients as red circuits. So what I might do is essentially have this all set up to make 5, but then I'll just only set up 20 electronics assembly machines. So that way we'll only make 4 per second, and then we'll have spare parts to make all the robot stuff. Because what I've done in the past is not made any spare stuff, and it's made a competition between these circuits and the robots. So we'll try to avoid that. I do have silicon already, so I need to put that on the list. Silicon ingots is, I think, where I want to get that to. And then we've got plastic, silver ore. Silver is kind of a problem. Because I just don't have any easy way to get that right now. Silver ore. Yeah. Because until I get better crystallology, which requires blue science, we can't make the silver crystals, which would be so nice. Silver omnite comes from silver omnitic salt, which does require chunks, but that's not too hard. And then that'll get me a lot more silver than what I will get now. Thankfully, it's actually the same input, which is crotinium chunks, which is kind of nice. So crotinium chunks is where I need to go. It's the only option I have. But the frustrating part about that, let me just make sure there's nothing else. Yeah, jivolite crystals. So the frustrating part about this, I mean, this part's easy to do. But the crushed crotinium is actually the annoying part, because right now crotinium ore only comes from a recipe that I can't make crotinium directly. I'm not going to have that until blue science, and pretty far into blue science, because it's like this whole blue science phase of everything, and then I unlock the next tier of OmniTractor, and then I can finally research direct crotinium extraction. So that's a whole mess. So silver altogether is going to be gross, is what I'm trying to say. But then once we have that, we're pretty much there. Silver, silicon, and then resin. Let's take a quick look at that before we end the episode. Resin comes from wood or liquid resin, which I can research and probably should. Liquid resin comes from urea and formaldehyde. How annoying is that to make? So resin, I mean, we can also just spend a ton of wood, but that seems like maybe not the best idea, because this would be 25 wood a second to make that much resin. So liquid resin. Wait, what the heck? What is this? Ingredients: 4 resin and 100 ethanol to make 10 to 40 liquid resin? That's not even good, because 4 resin is going to cost 40 liquid resin, so you just... That recipe doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it's disabled and I didn't even check, but anyway, liquid resin, urea and formaldehyde. Urea, ugh, it's annoying. So we get it from ammonia and carbon dioxide. We could do the blazing puffing thing, but I don't have that available yet. And so ammonia and carbon dioxide. Ammonia is actually really difficult to get. It's hydrogen, nitrogen, and red metal catalysts. And so that means you need copper and iron ore. I should probably put the catalysts in my logistics system. Okay, well, sorry. We have a long journey to red circuits here, so we'll do red catalysts. That'll go to the top of the list. Then we'll have ammonia. and then resin. And that's all, you know, not even counting the carbon dioxide, but carbon dioxide's not too bad. You can just burn coal or wood pellets. So we can just request coal on site to make that. And that will get us urea. And then we use urea and formaldehyde. Formaldehyde's a whole thing, too. Formaldehyde is methanol and green metal catalysts, which are aluminum and silver. Ugh, so we need more silver. And aluminum, which I'm hoping we can make out of chunks of some sort. Aluminum ore. I don't know why that doesn't show up. Why does aluminum ore not show up? What is it actually called? Oh, it's called bauxite. That's why. Okay, that does come from gibbelite chunks and rubyite chunks. So we're gonna have to make aluminum as well. Unless I'm missing a way to make this. I'm still not great at using recipe book to scan through things. I'm gonna go here. So ammonia. Or wait, no, what am I making? Resin. Resin, liquid resin. We only have one way to make it right now. Melamine, yeah, that's blue science level stuff. Urea and formaldehyde. Urea comes from ammonia, which we determined needs that stuff. There's the only other way to make it is puffers. Which, maybe I should set this all up. Huh. Maybe that's actually not a crazy idea. Because I'm going to set them up eventually anyway, and that would save me a lot of hassle. If I can make formaldehyde from puffers, that would be nice, but you can't. There's literally only one way to make it in the entire game, which is green metal catalysts. Dang. So, and there's only one way to make those, which is aluminum and silver ore. So to make one resin, oops, because 10 liquid goes to 1 solid, unless there's something I'm missing there. Nope. So to make 1 resin, we need 20 formaldehyde, which is 1/5 of this recipe, which is 1/5 of a catalyst. So 1 aluminum and 1 silver does make 50 resin. So it's not like we need a lot of aluminum and silver. This recipe requires 2.5, so that's not even 1/10 of an aluminum and silver per second. So we should be fine there. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, look, and we just saw the last plastic. I kind of want to watch this now. Wait, how are those still running, but I'm not getting any plastic? Oh, something else broke. Oh, I just ran out of steam. That's what it is. Because we need Omnite for the fuel to make steam. Wait, sorry, Omnite for the water. Because we're using electricity to make steam. Anyway. Alright, well, that's all a pain in the butt. But we'll eventually get red circuits. And then that will get us pretty much everything we need for blue science. The rest of this will be easy to do. So, once we have red circuits, then blue science will be the next thing on the list. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.